Hello, my name is Marcos Sarris. I am CEO of GoLedger, a company that is specialized on blockchain development. This is the third video about GoLedger demonstration on deploying a multi-channel Hyperledger Fabric network using GoFabric and blockchain and API orchestration platform, and also using GoProcess and GoBio as the chain codes built with GoLedger CC2's chaincode library. In the previous video, GoLedger's CTO, Samuel Venzi, deployed a 5-organization network with 2 channels, one for identification purpose, another for digital certificate management. Today we're going to show the usage of GoBio, and let me do a quick review about the GoBio template that's available for GoFabric usage. GoBio is a template that's created to provide functionality of digital IDs, especially integrating several databases that are used to enroll some personal ID. And one of the main functions that it has is to give you the ideal asset that can be used for a digital ID card. So for example, if you have several digital informations about a person, and then you want to understand which information will be the best. GoBio does kind of a statistic method, so you can integrate and make you and provide you the probably the best unique ID for whatever artifact you might use it. For example, a mobile app or some other digital ID card that you might have. For example, in this example here, that you have 3 registries, and then you have 2 of them. Two of them are made of John Wayne, and one of them is made of John McClane. So probably what GoBio does is do all the statistics, so it provides you probably the unique ID of these people. It's going to be John Wayne because it's the most common name that you find around different enrollments. In the previous video, we deployed this 5-organization network here with 2 channels, one certificate channel and one ID channel, and it has 5 organizations: one international student ID organization, social administration organization, 2 universities, and 1 State Department organization. But today we're going to analyze only the ID channel that has these 3 organizations right here: the State Department, the Social Administration, and the International Student ID. And whenever GoFabric deploys a network using the templates that, in this case, the GoBio template, it provides already the APIs that your legacy systems can connect to. So if I click here, I can see some of the endpoints that are available to interact with the blockchain. For example, this API here give me all the assets that are available inside this blockchain network, this channel, this chain code. So I can see all the assets that are available, so my legacy systems can start integrating and start connecting to the blockchain network. But GoFabric also provides another artifact that's very useful, especially for DevOps. That is this web app that's already connected to the API and it's already connected to the blockchain, so I can start making all my transactions directly using this web app right here. But before we start transactioning inside this blockchain network, let's dive in the asset templates that were used to deploy this chain code inside this identification channel. In this case is this template here. It's called ID template. Let's see all the information that is provided inside this template. It does has 3 assets. In this case, one defining passport that probably is going to be used by the State Department. So we already have all the properties. In this case, the primary key is going to be the passport ID, and this primary key is going to be repeated in the other assets as well. And after that, you do have the name of the person and the date of birth, and also the address, a URL of the address of the image that you can use, for example, to show in a mobile app. And the other two assets are very similar. Let me show, for example, this social ID asset that's probably being enrolled inside the social administration organization. So it also uses the passport information as the ID of the person. So you can use for searching with the same searching, and also for making everything easier to check all the statistics of the information of this person. And it does have the social ID identification, this another ID, and also the same name and also date of birth. And this information here is the address that the person do live in, and also the URL, the address of the photo of the image of the person. And the last one is the international ID, using as well the passport as the primary key. And right here, it does have another identification for the students, in this case, the student ID, and the name of the person, and date of birth, and image. And that's it. That's the template that were used to deploy the GoBio chain code inside the channel. So now let's start transactioning inside this blockchain network. So I'm going to use the State Department API using this web app right here. And it's when I use the web app here in GoLedger, we call it GoInitus. And GoInitus give me the information about all the assets that I can use or read or create or update and so on, and also some of the transactions. There are some methods that are available inside GoBio chain code. So here I do have all those three assets that I have shown in the asset template. First of all is passport, then you have social ID, the international student ID, and this GoBio was built using GoLedger CC2's library that already provides the CRUD transactions: create, read, update, read, delete, and also search, also read the asset history. There's several transactions that are already embedded inside the chain code. So I'm going to use the create asset transaction here. It's already connected to the web app, and I can see here in this screen that I can create a new asset, in this case the passport. Let me say 12AB0001 and name John Wayne, and date of birth, let's say 1st of January and 2000. For the image, I will give this information about the URL that I can find here. What this web app does, actually does, is to show you how to connect with your legacy systems. If I click this button curl here, I will receive the information about how to call these endpoints. In this case, is create asset and the endpoint, and you can do it in a very pattern, in a very default way for all the transactions using GoLedger CC2's library, in this case GoBio. So right now, let me just invoke this transaction, and after that, the transaction has been worked successfully, and I can see right here, using the search transaction, the information that is already right now is available inside the blockchain network. The search method I can see how to call right here, clicking also in the curve button. And if I want to see to connect to the other APIs, to the other organizations, I can go back here in the GoFabric dashboard. And let's go, for an example, to the International Student ID organization. And I can see if I check right now the passport information, I can see that is already in my peer inside my blockchain node. So I can check and make all the proper reading about the asset as well. Now that I am connected to the International Student ID organization, let's create another information about this person. So I will say he has the same passport, and student ID, let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, name John Wayne, date of birth, let me say it's 1, but something went wrong and I misspelled it. Now I'm saying he was born in 99 for the image pessoa 2. And that's it. I've just saved it. Now I have 2 assets about the same person. Right now I do have the assets that's available on the for International Student ID organization, and other assets that's available about for another asset that's available for the passport right here. And so let's create another one. So I'm going to the social administration organization that's connected right here to the API, the correct API, and it's already have all the information that I have created so far. So let me create another one. So this one, the same, let me say, same passport number, social ID, let me say 001, name. Now the name is a little bit different. Let's say John McClain. Okay, and date of birth 1/1/2000. And this has another property that's not available for the other organizations, for the other assets. That's the address. Let's say he does live in Los Angeles. Okay, and for the image, instead of 2, I'm going to say it's 3. All right, so that's it. I just save it. 3 information right here. I can check the information inside the blockchain. One for the social administration, another for the Department of State, and the last one for the student ID. They are referring to the same person, but they have some little difference between them. So right now, I'm going to call a transaction. I'm going to call a method inside the chain code that we do have in this GoBio template. That's called the ideal assets. Let's call it right here. Imagine I'm want to receive the best information possible around several assets referring to the same person. So right here, I pass the comparison, the string comparison algorithm that I'm going to use. And if I want to see how it's called, I just can see right here that I can call the endpoint, in this case, using the ideal asset transaction. This is a method that's available inside the GoBio template. And after that, it gives me the information about the best assets that's it's available for this person right here. So probably this person, this name is probably John Wayne. He has a student ID of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the social ID 011. Now you can see we have several information, several properties that are available inside the assets for each other, for each organization, but I can resume them in this asset right here. For example, the address information is only available in one asset, and probably the name is John Wayne. Probably he was born in 2000. But let's make a little bit of modification here. Let me update the information about John Wayne right here. And now I'm going to the State Department organization API. and I'm going to update the information. I'm going to say his name has been updated. Now he says John McClain, and date of birth 1239, and that's it. As usual, if I want to see how a legacy system can call this API directly to the blockchain, I can see how it's done right here. It's basically the update asset transaction, and that's it. I just update the information right now, and after that I can see that's have been changed. One transaction that's very interesting, I'm not going to dive in this transaction right now, only to show you, is the read asset history. I can see all the information that has been done, all the assets information since the began, and also the timestamps of the signing transaction inside the Hyperledger Fabric network. But that's it, and I can see that right now the name of the actual name of this person is John McClain, date of birth 1999. So let me call the ideal assets again about the same person, and JRO, it's okay, and I can see that this transaction here gave me the statistically the most probably usual assets for a digital ID card that's available. His name now is probably is John McClain, and he probably was born in 1999. Just to show how other systems and other applications can connect and use these APIs and these blockchain networks, I'll give a brief demonstration using this application, mobile application that we do provide just for demonstration purpose. That's actually connect to one of the APIs and call the ideal asset transactions, and basically that's it. And this mobile app here, I just provides the server, the API address right here. This one is and 109. It's actually the international student ID. It's here. So right now I will call, and I will give as a parameter the primary key. That's actually the passport identification. And after I do that, it gives me the information about the probably ideal information about this person right here. So let's change it again, the information about this person. Let's go here and return the name to John Wayne, and also 2000, date of birth 2000. Let me change even the image address right here. So after that, I can return it and check the information. Let me just go here on the 1, 2, 3, and now I can see the information that's changed. One peer, it's automatically returns probably the best digital information about this person, the best digital ID card about this individual right now. That's it for today. In the next video, we will show the certificate channel and one web application that will consume transactions from both channels. I hope you like it, and for those who like it, please consider subscribing.